Our northbound cruise docked early in the morning at Ketchikan, one of my favorite little towns on the Alaska cruise itinerary, and after some coffee, I went topside to reacquaint myself with the street layout. Then I was off to Creek Street. No excursion for me today. I had heard the salmon were spawning in town, and in my dozen or so stops here, I'd never seen that before. My plans for the day? Simple. Check out the fish from the Creek Street boardwalk, and then grab a beer or two at my favorite dockside bar, the Arctic Bar. It's a quick walk up to Creek Street from the dock, and there's always a lot of activity. If you're just having a port day, it's always best at this stop, in my opinion, to get out and about early. I've been here with 4 ships docked, and weaving my way through 15,000 or so people is not my idea of a good time. Because of the angle of the sun on the water, I wasn't seeing the famed salmon run very well. On one of my first trips here, a duck bus driver told me that in the fall, there are so many salmon in the creek you can walk across on them and not get your feet wet. I was thinking that maybe he had exaggerated a little, but I kept walking up the mountainside boardwalk, which is actually part of the city street network, to see what I could. I wasn't alone, it turned out, even this early. I spotted a fish ladder that helps the salmon get up the steep rapids nearby, and I saw a few fish jump here and there. I'm always reminded when I see these fish returning, here or in the Pacific Northwest where I live, that it is a journey's end for them. These amazing creatures, after several years in the ocean, make a final and heroic push to give everything they are to provide the best start to their eggs, trying to distance them from the predators of the ocean so that they can have the best chance at their own long ocean adventuring life as well. As a mom myself, I respect these tough, self-sacrificing, determined fish moms who are on their last trip home. After I watched them for a while and the light changed in the little canyon, I was shocked to see, and you can too if you look closely, that there were thousands and thousands of these amazing fish just about everywhere. Maybe that bus driver hadn't been telling a tall tale after all. Quite a few more people were packing the boardwalk, so I headed back toward the ships and eventually to one of my favorite stops, the Arctic Bar. It's usually a mix of locals and visitors, and if the owner is there, she can be a bit salty, but don't take it personally. I had ordered one of my favorites, the Alaska Brewing White, and I always take my drink out on the back porch, where there are amazing people watching opportunities, and I ended up sharing my table with a family from another ship, and we had a really fun conversation and a few drinks together before I started to make my way back to my ship. And to be honest, I may have had a follow-up Alaska Brewing beverage or two back on board after lunch. Later, as we left Ketchikan, I was thankful I finally got to see the famed salmon spawn. Travel safe, my friends. I'll see you out there.